Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy!
All right, hang on tight, Billy. Are you ready to learn about some weird as fuck sex laws from around the world?
I'm always really excited when we're really clear on the topic.
Well, the thing is, I feel like I'm always clear on the topic, but I need to explain it to you a few times for you to...
Me and the listener. Hi, Linny. What's up? What are we talking about today?
Speaking listeners, I want to give a shout out to Beck.
Okay. Hi, Beck.
Hi, Beck. She's not watching Billy. Don't look at the camera. She'll
You
be
don't
listening.
know that.
No, I do know.
Oh.
Because I know. I do.
Beck, you should watch us on YouTube as well, babe.
Beck works at the school that my kids go to, that I work at the tuck shop. Yeah. And she is so sweet. She listens to us. She's like a proper, listener and a follower, fan, whatever you want to call her, a friend of ours. And I love her. So Beck, we love you. Hi,
Beck. Oh my God, we love you. I don't know you. I only just found out about you, but I'm super excited.
Oh, excited
you listen to us.
Oh, right.
No, it's nice. It's always nice to meet a fan because she's obviously here and we're meeting her. This is what's happened. Lindsay's just letting me ramble again.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Beck, apologies. Thank you for listening.
This is when Billy gets awkward and it's so entertaining. Okay. Let's have some wine to pass this awkward moment for you,
I cannot
Billy.
wait for this wine, actually.
Yes. Will you tell us why?
Well, I was going to say, we did an eeny, meeny, miny, mo because we were trying to pick is it a Pinot Gris? Pinot Grigio?
No, great.
We were in the section basically at Sense of Taste because Sense of Taste is our amazing, wonderful sponsor for the month of November.
You are taking over my part.
I'm just helping you speak. And so we went picking wines and we had three choices. This was one of them. We eeny, meeny, miny, moed it and Pinot Gris. Lindsay, would you like to speak now? Cut in anytime you feel comfortable.
Okay, fabulous. Anytime. So it is, a 2022 Pinot Gris, wine of New Zealand, to keep with our wines of the world. Because we tend to do a lot of Australian wines, which are fabulous.
Right.
But we really, really wanted different wines of the world. And New Zealand, even though they're neighbors, they're international. They're part of the world.
You speak about them like they're not. Yes, they
well,
are.
no, because remember when we were in the store, we're like, wait, why are we passing the New Zealand
I was
wines?
like, dude, check out New Zealand because they're also there. Tasmania, New Zealand, same.
So I just want to, they have a cute little saying on the side of the bottle that I just want to say quickly. So it's haha. I don't know if you pronounce it, obviously, you lived in New Zealand. Like, is there
there could be, but I also don't know. Because is there an accent on one of the A's?
Yeah, there's two. Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
no. God, Jesus.
If
we weren't trying to be respectful, seriously. I don't know.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, maybe. Hi.
I honestly don't know what the accent means.
Okay. So, haha. Hi, however you say it.
Apologies.
Is the breath, and our breath is the Corino. Cororo. How do you say that?
What?
Cororo. It's New Zealand. Billy, you live there.
Well, I'm not reading it. You're just
Korero.
Kororo. Kororo. What?
That thingy.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I did ask you what it meant.
No, I don't know. I've never seen that word.
Jesus Christ.
It could be breath.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Haha is the breath. And our breath is the kororo. Don't know how to say it, but anyways, keep going with me. The talking which brings us together. With open arms, we invite you to share in haha.
Oh, we're here. That's adorable.
I mean, we butchered it, but the idea is cute.
So sorry, New Zealand. Pretty much all the residents of New Zealand are probably throwing something at their TVs because they're watching us on YouTube. Maybe.
Look at the color.
This is an interesting... This looks more like a Chardonnay.
This is... Okay, I'm not going to lie. For those listening, it looks like pea. Can you just hold
I hate it when you describe a wine like that because it makes it sound so yucky, but it really does. It's a very deep yellow.
Which I'm not used to that for Pinot Gris. Pinot Gris to me are a lot lighter and clear, but that doesn't mean that the wine's going to be crap. I'm just saying it's very...
Okay, different looking to what we were expecting. Okay. I mean, it smells like
nice.
wine.
Oh.
It does smell good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's interesting.
This is different.
This is different. I don't think I've ever tried a Pinot Gris like this, and certainly,
neither.
What is it? There's a tang to it. It's like smooth but tangy.
It caught me off guard, and I nearly choked on it because it is. There is like you're right. Like there's a tangy or something.
But it's so smooth. Like I feel like when I swallow it, it just glides on down.
No, you're very right, Billy,
Right?
because listen to this. Our delicious Pinot Gris has aromas of peach and apricot. Okay.
Ooh, apricot.
An apricot. I do know how to pronounce that word.
Do you though?
I do. With a hint of creaminess. So
Ooh,
that's probably
yes.
sliding down your throat. The palate is rich and silky smooth with
Yes.
a long-lasting finish. We love drinking this wine slightly chilled with a chicken Caesar salad. Yum!
I could have one of those now.
Me too.
Oh God, this is beautiful. It's honestly way nicer than what I anticipated because of the color.
100%.
Right?
I have to say this is probably one of my favorite Pinot Gris I've had. And Pinot
Whoa!
Gris, I know. Pinot
That's
Gris
a big call. Yeah.
is my jam. Gris
Yes.
and Grigio are like my white wine go-tos.
New Zealand coming out swinging. Seriously.
love this.
This is amazing. Well done. Thank you. Haha. And Sense of Taste. It has the Michael Cooper's Buyer's Guide. 4 or
Yum.
5 stars. I don't really know who Michael Cooper is. We could probably Google it. But
He's got a sticker though.
thanks,
So
Mike. Yeah, right. We should get a sticker. Wine Chat's approved. I'm going to get some stickers and start sticking them on wines and just people's faces.
Okay, let's move on. Billy?
Okay, Lindsay's going to talk to us about sex laws around the country, the world. I then went to Google something really quickly so I can have something to add in the mix. And then she looked at me funny because it had nothing to do with laws.
Well, no, it doesn't. I mean, because I was like, what is that? And you're like, Lindsay, I don't know.
Right?
Blah, blah, blah. But we will find out. It's a cliffhanger. You'll have to wait
For
till
me too.
after the break. It's a cliffhanger for all of us
All of
involved.
us. Okay.
No, well, because we're talking about the world this month, and we always like to throw in a little bit of a sexy one.
Spicy.
So I just Googled weird sex laws, thinking I would come up with crickets. That was dumb. 'Cause-
No, sex laws would be a thing.
Yeah, but weird ones, and there are some weird
Yeah.
ones. Okay, so in Singapore, window flashing is illegal. So it is illegal to strut around nude in a private place
Really?
that's in public view.
I would get arrested so quickly in Singapore.
God.
Isn't that as
Mental
if you
image.
wouldn't like,
So if your apartment building
yeah.
is obviously in public view,
You have to hide yourself in your own apartment.
You
That's so
can't-
strange. I guess you can get curtains if you're a really.
yeah, but like if you are just getting changed and walk by your window and it's a nice day and you have your curtains already open,
I do that shit all the time.
that's what
My
I'm
neighbors
saying.
must see so many bits of me.
but your neighbors are far, like you're not flashing directly into like a million other people.
I try.
right?
I mean, hasn't taken off yet.
Damn, Maruka, where are all those high-rise apartment buildings?
I would hope somebody's already started an OnlyFans for me, and I'm just like reaping in the benefits now.
Okay. All right. In Japan, censored privates. So I don't know what that means. We'll
Censored
find out though.
Well.
While the diversity of sexual acts in Japan is huge compared with other liberal countries, the nation is still pretty buttoned up when it comes to porn. Oh, but why is that exposed? Oh, genitals are still blurred out.
In
Get out
porn?
of town.
Then how do you see what's happening?
Well, you wouldn't see anyways because they're Asian and their peepees are small.
Stop it. My husband is a huge hunker. Loving.
Asian?
Asian. No. Listen, I actually find this really strange. And I am so sorry if I'm about to offend everybody in
Oh,
Japan.
go on. I'm ready.
But the Japanese people are really interesting to me. It's like when you do see some of the stuff that comes out that's like sexual for Japan. Like I've seen videos like in Japan, like Japanese videos where they...
Why are we whispering all of a sudden?
Because it's like, I don't want to offend you, but also like, it's like gross. So like videos where they will go, like Japanese men will like wank themselves.
Okay.
And then in public, like they'll come out like from a bush and just come on a woman reading a newspaper on a bench or something, or they'll be on a plane. Like this is...
Where are you seeing this? What do you mean?
I think, well, Henry obviously being the dirty man that he is, I'm
Right.
sure would have shown me these videos somewhere years ago. But I saw so many, this was like a trend in Japan for a while. I don't know if it's a trend still, but I saw like a bazillion videos of, not that many. That sounds weird now.
Maybe just a billion. of men jerking off
they
in the bush.
They jerk off in the bush. They wait for it, whether it was a show or something, and then they go and like come on an unsuspecting woman. And so somebody, like a third like person, is filming this whole thing, and this woman is just like, "What the fuck just happened to me?"
Oh my god!
Right now, I've seen weird Japanese sex stuff. That's just an example of it. But I find them also very conservative in a lot of ways. And actually, one of the things that I came across in my really quick 30-second research right before we started this episode had to do with Japan.
Oh.
So we will get to that in our next break because I
it's a cliffhanger.
And I found it very interesting because I think it's like, in the one hand, they're so like loosey-goosey with the sex, but in the other hand, they're so conservative. Like you're going to block out.
Because isn't that weird? That
blurring out the bits, but it's like, you know what you're watching.
Porn.
It's porn. That's what you're there for.
Like you want to see the bits. How do you know which hole he's putting it in?
Very good question. How many women have been surprised and men have been surprised in Japan because they just didn't know which hole to go into?
Don't ride on my jokes coattail. Ooh. Okay, Uganda. No sexy music. All right. What a boring. God. So Uganda Parliament passed the anti-pornography bill in 2014 and invested almost $300,000.
Uganda?
I know. So, oh my God, on a South Korean-made pornography detection machine.
What is that?
Rooting out offenders.
Okay, so what? So if you watch porn in Uganda?
No. Are you listening to me?
Not really, no. What? I'm so confused.
No sexy music. So if you are caught and convicted, you can be locked up for 10 years.
For what?
So porn isn't movies and photos. It is also includes, so like no porn.
At all?
Well, it's a little bit, anti-pornography bill.
But why no music?
I don't know why it says that. It just says no sexy music.
Like, bounce, chicken, wow,
so,
wow,
wait,
like, no.
Porn isn't movies and photos. It also includes audio recordings, writings, and erotic music.
So all of porn, anything to do with any kind of getting off on anything is illegal.
You can be in jail for 10 years. It says, so make sure you wipe all notoriously sexy tracks off your phone before visiting the country. So if you had a bound chicka wow wow.
I have so many.
Right? You could be locked up.
But I mean, I don't have like that kind of like audio on my, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all just music that's like sensual. Mm-hmm. Just like, slow moving stuff.
Can you not grind on my couch, please?
While I make those noises.
Exactly. It is so disturbing.
I do not make those noises, by the way, when I have that thing over my eyes. It's
her tank top.
Yeah.
A bloody
I
tank
have
top.
Neighbors, please.
Ew. Okay, so the title of these, okay, I'll read them.
Love this. This is amazing.
This one's going to be interesting. Australia. Big boobs only.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, we're in the right place, Lindsay.
We got big titties.
Girl.
We do not. There's a rumor going around that the Australian Classification Board blacklisted porn sites featuring women with A-cup breasts for fear they'll promote pedophilia. This went down oh my God. I really should have read these first.
10 different emotions in that one sentence.
That's okay.
Okay.
Valid.
Okay. I'll actually pay that.
Weirdly
at first I was like, my poor babes with the A-cups. Like somebody's got to represent them.
Yeah.
But actually then it kind of took a weird turn.
Yeah. Look, boobs are boobs.
Thanks,
and like
Australia,
it shouldn't matter what says there, but is that how sick the world is now, I guess, right?
Oh, that's a really tricky one because it's almost like I have this real thing about like, when you see little girls wearing like two pieces or something and it's like actually like the adults that are sexualizing these kids. It's not like they're coming out and doing weird stuff. And like we kind of had a chat about this with Balenciaga a few, like last year there was a thing and it's like adults actually sexualizing kids, but at the same time, adults are sexualizing kids. And so like they do need to be protected. And that's a weird one.
It's weird and kind of
valid, 100%. I kind of get that.
I get it too, but it's sad that has to be.
I guess just as a porn star, then if you just get like paid to get your boobies done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if at least then they were like, okay, you're an A-cup babe, so you actually look like a bit too skinny for this role. But like if we give
skinny,
you like,
isn't it just skinny?
Well, I don't want to say like
flat. You're too flat.
You're too flat to be in this.
Okay, let's just leave it there, Billy, and move on to the next one. Okay, just stop me. Poland, death by gun for zoophilia.
What is zoophilia? Okay, zoophilia kind of make like,
Yeah,
are we talking
use
about
your
animals?
brain. Yeah, exactly. So you could be shot in the head for having sex with animals in Krakow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
good, Billy.
Yeah.
Finally, you knew how to say a word.
Well, it's Poland. Like this.
Shit, I'm from Poland. I mean, I'm not
God.
from Poland, but
Yeah,
my
what?
aunt and
Yeah,
my
you're
great-grandpa.
Ukrainian.
Great-grandma? I forget. One of them. Let's move on.
I know my ancestry, thanks.
I always have to ask my
So
mom.
from around the world, aren't we?
Always have to ask my mom, was it great-grandma or great-grandpa from Poland? Anywho, so yeah, you don't have sex with the
Great, good.
animal.
I actually, do you know what? That almost is one that makes the most sense to me.
100%.
Thus far. Fucking shoot them. I don't care. If you're going to do that to dogs and sheep and whatever, do it.
Any animal, yeah.
Should
Shot
we
in the
just
head.
shoot rapists in general in the head in Poland? Why did they get to survive?
I
Chop
agree.
it up, shoot them in the head. Put it in the mouth, bury him.
Put it in the mail. Who are you sending it to?
I'm saying, not put it in the mail, put it in their mouth. Shoot him in the head, chop it off, put it in the mouth, bury him.
I think you said put it in the mail.
No, well, that's weird. But I guess if you're going to do that, then send it to the guy who's... No, well, that's... Lindsay, stop me again. What's the next one?
In Illinois, you know, if it's the Americas or America, it's going to be funny. So, reptile nuzzling is banned.
Do you have to ban that? Reptile nuzzling?
Yeah.
How many people were doing this for it to have been a band?
Yeah, well, apparently lots. Someone who sells a reptile in Illinois, they are legally required to give the buyer a written warning telling them not to kiss the beast. According to the official legislation, the purchaser must not nuzzle or kiss the pet reptile.
If you are nuzzling and kissing your pet reptiles, you deserve to have your face ripped off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh, totally. I was going to say, but there's so many, like, to be fair, like a blue-tongued lizard, like, and there's so many little snakes.
I have a feeling that's not the reptiles they're selling over there. Illinois. I don't know. I'm seeing.
Well, they wouldn't have blue-tongued lizards.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, like,
just don't.
Just don't. But like a pet's a pet.
How many of these do you have? Should we go take a break? I feel like we're all
take a break.
We're tired.
You're tired.
We need a moment.
Okay. Cliffhangers coming up. Billy's just excited. All right, Bill, it's cliffhanger time. Enlighten us in your 30-second research. I do have more on my list, but I thought, did you want to go or do you want me to finish my list?
I don't know.
Tell us. What do you want?
Look, I can go through a little bit. Yeah, let me talk for a while, Lindsay. I want to read my list too.
Your list that you just had.
This is 6 maps and charts that explain sex around the world.
See, and this is
because again, I guess this is where I didn't read the memo properly.
Go.
Is that what you were going to say?
No, I was going to say, like, what do you mean a sex chart and map? I don't get it.
Number 1, people have more exciting sex in Nigeria and Mexico. Okay, so these people did research.
Nigeria, that's
odd. Right?
But Mexico, because it's a lot of people are traveling there, I guess.
So it says there are a few surprises on the global excitement map. It's an excitement map, Lindsay. For instance, the French don't live up to their reputation as great lovers, reporting some of the lowest levels of sexual excitement in the survey. There was a survey. Mexico and Nigeria beat almost everywhere else by a hefty margin. Okay.
Interesting. Nigeria, really? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Now, number 2. People in Japan are really unhappy with their sex lives.
That's because they can't walk by their window.
And that's because that's Singapore.
And
that's because you keep surprising your woman by coming in her face. Like, just
those guys.
Wait for her to be excited first.
Or wait until it's your actual partner and not some stranger sitting on a park bench.
So even among the worst performers in Durex's surveys, Japan stands out. 6 countries in the world where there's less than 40% of people reported being very fully don't worry about that.
This is what happens when you do
I know, when you do your research on the fly. Anyway, so Japanese people are not very excited by themselves. The orgasm gap between genders varies by country. That's a bit boring. Turkey. We need to send you some Durex Turkey because Turkey has an alarmingly high STI rate. Okay, sexually transmitted infections are not fun. And in most places, people either don't seem to have them or won't tell pollsters they have them, except for Turkey. Turkish people were very honest and told the survey
My
about
bits are itchy.
all of their... Yeah, right?
Okay.
There's only a few of these, so we'll go back to Lindsay's great list in a second. People in Asia tend to be pretty old when they lose their virginity by global standards.
Really?
So they tend to be about 21.
Well, that is older.
0.8 years old.
Yeah.
Africa, they're about 20.
Okay.
North America, 18.
Uh-huh.
Europe,
Ooh.
18.5. North America is 0.7. Oceania. That's it. We're not smart. 17, and South America, 17. I feel like people lose their virginity way earlier than that.
I was going to say.
That seems like really old.
Moving on.
Like I was a good 17 and I was late to the party. So I don't know. I have one more. The French and Indians have short sex while Nigerians and Greeks take their time. Was Nigeria one of the ones that was on your list? That were really no.
Nigeria
that was Uganda.
Nigeria was just on your list for the.
They're back.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Your list, my list. What does it matter anymore, Lindsay? We're like one mind.
And Mexico, wasn't that your
first
one?
That? Oh, well, they take their time. This is why they're so good at sex, because they take their time. They do the tantric.
I mean, depending on who you're talking to, taking your time does not excite me. Get it over with. In and out. Let's move on. Get on to the next part
Lindsay,
of the day.
just go to Japan and be done with it. Please.
I do want to go to Japan.
Oh,
Thank
same.
you.
And not for the sex, though. Apparently that's bad. And I don't want anybody coming on me while I'm just reading my newspaper. So please stay away.
That's a joke, as if you read a newspaper. God, you're not fooling anyone.
True story.
Okay, Indonesia. No self-pleasure. Online rumors would have you believe the punishment for a little you time in Indo is what is decapitation? What?
Wait, what?
But it's not quite true. Okay, phew. Oh my God. According to a formal query made to the Secretary of Information at the Indonesian embassy, blah, blah, blah. The punishment is a maximum. Oh, okay.
Of decapitation?
Down, we go from decapitation to a maximum of 32 months imprisonment. But still, to flick the bean, you could be in the jail cell for 32 months.
Okay, well, first of all, how do they know I'm flicking? Like, do I have to declare that every time I do it, first of all?
This is what I was curious about when I read this. I'm like,
am I doing it in public?
That's illegal.
Well, I'm saying, like, how did they know? Like, are they going to, like, is it like my neighbor? Like, oh, I know that's a single woman back there and there's vibrating next door. Like, how did they know? First of all,
I don't know.
But second, well, actually, we could easily move there. We're never going to, like, masturbations, like, take it or leave it. We could move there.
For what?
Well, I'm saying, I would probably never get arrested for that because.
You wouldn't?
No.
Oh, God.
Why would I? Who masturbates? Who even masturbates? Lindsay's like, I would get arrested.
I should be in the jail cell. Counting down my 32 months. Moving right along. Number 8, Alabama.
Oh, hi.
Oh, g'day. Illegal if it's plastic. Ooh, intriguing. Ooh. In 1998, the Supreme Court of Alabama outlawed the sale of any devices designed or marketed as useful primarily for the stimulation of human genital organs, blah, blah, blah. So basically what? So sex toys.
Vibrators are not allowed in where? In Alabama?
Yeah, sex toys are also illegal in the Maldives, Thailand, India, Saudi Arabia, and Malaysia. If you're caught with a plastic, how do you say this? Phallus?
Phallus, yeah.
Oh, you know that word? Good.
You don't?
No.
You're the one who masturbates. You don't know the word phallus?
No. Just because I masturbate doesn't mean I know all these things.
Yeah, like a penis, like a
dildo. Yeah. Why can't they just say dildo? Basically, if you're found with a dildo in your luggage going through Vietnam customs, you'll be ordered to hand it over.
Here you go, sir.
You can reclaim it when you exit the country.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Jerry, you're back.
Jerry?
I don't know. Could not have thought of a sexier name on the spot.
All right, California. No boob pillows near a highway. I love these titles. What do they mean?
What is that? What is even a boob pillow?
Stuffed items made to look like breasts, also known as boobies pillows, can't be sold within 1,000 feet of a highway. What the fuck is going on in the States? I am sorry, but I have never heard of this.
What?
Boobies pillows.
Like who? How?
So they are.
And why so specific? Like who made this? Like how many people threw booby pillows at highways for this to be a law?
The residents of this county petitioned to prevent persons who display, sell, or offer to sell unupholstered or stuffed articles depicting, simulating, or something female breasts. What the fuck is
what happened to you guys in California? Like what happened?
So you can't have stuffed tits? Seriously, people.
But again, like where did this come from? Like who was stuffing like boob pillows And why near a highway?
But why is it an issue?
What were they doing with it? That's what I'm saying. Like, they must. If there was a petition, it was enough. Like, would you ever start a petition randomly just to like keep booby pillows away? Like, why?
Go find a hobby, people.
I need more information.
I don't have any. So but I do know that in London, there is no motorbike sex allowed.
Oh,
it is
London,
reportedly
bit boring.
It's illegal to have sex on a motorbike, but only if it's parked. I would have thought it would be the other way around.
Wait, what?
The law doesn't say anything about doing the deed on a moving motorbike.
What? So okay, who wants to take this one? So I can have sex on a motorbike whilst it's in motion. So my boyfriend could be, and I could be, and we could be while he's driving, but not when he's parked.
Nope.
London, did somebody misprint something and you guys put a thing into law that was an accident?
So. I think so. Because on the other article that I found, because believe it or not, there's a couple articles about these crazy laws. It also said the same thing. That law was one of the same ones. It is illegal to have sex on a parked motorbike. Crazy.
I'm going to have to take a trip to London.
Just a couple more to blow your mind, Billy.
Let's do it.
And this pisses me off, but it doesn't surprise me. Men are blameless in adultery in Egypt. Of course they are.
Don't even get me started.
I know.
Don't even get me started.
Like, seriously?
Men are... Don't even get me started.
Okay. Are you starting?
But you seem makes me so angry.
But you seem started. No hugging in public in Qatar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad, but it makes sense. Dildos are worse than handguns in Texas.
Texas again. Why the hate for love?
I don't know.
Like, what? Wouldn't you know what? If you just had a law about like replacing all your guns with dildos, you guys would be so much happier. Like, everybody would just be so much happier.
Unless if you don't have an orifice that you want the dildo to go.
Everybody
into.
has an orifice
that you want
dildo can go into.
No, that it can, but that you want it to.
Yeah, but the thing is, just because you don't want it to doesn't mean it won't feel good when it's there.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So it has been widely reported on the internet, so it's got to be real, that it is illegal to own more than 6 dildos in Texas. Again, how are they going to know? Do they have random raids? Let me see your sex toy drawer.
So I can have an entire cabinet of guns, but I can't have 6 dildos?
Of course,
7
it's
dildos?
very dangerous to your vagina, Billy.
Apparently.
And your anus.
Do you know what else is?
So
guns.
Dumb.
That's so stupid.
Seriously, like that actually pisses me off.
On so many different levels.
Yeah, and especially Texas. It doesn't fucking surprise me because they're so crazy with their guns in Texas.
But didn't they also just make laws about abortion as well? Like Texas in particular, like, look, I watched a Taylor Swift documentary and she was talking about this. Maybe it wasn't even in Texas. Who knows the story, guys?
Yeah.
But I think they're cracking down more on abortion and just being like, no, it's completely illegal. But then you're taking away all of these crazy rights, but then giving people, it's so weird.
But
like, who is making these rules?
Texans are fucking crazy. Why? They are like a species of their own. They, like literally. And I don't care if I'm offending you.
Honestly, Beyonce's from Texas, so I have a bit of a soft spot.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's from Houston. She seems cool.
Mm. She seems.
I wonder how many dildos she has. I reckon like she has like
she has 5.5.
She has an entire. If she doesn't have a sex room, honestly, I don't know what she's doing. 5.5. This was just a bullet. It doesn't count.
Oh my god. And then the last one to top it off: being naked in a hotel room in Singapore.
It's come back around.
Well, yeah, because it's same law, different article, but yeah. But the thing is, even in a hotel room, so like. Even because in the other article,
especially in a hotel room, like more so in a hotel room than your own house, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So random,
guys. Why so hatey on the
sexual pleasure?
The sexual pleasure. Isn't it funny how we are so like keen to remove all types of sexual? Like, why? What is the problem? Isn't it all just like love? Don't we want to feel good? I don't understand.
Coming from someone that doesn't masturbate, I don't know, Billy.
I just can't be bothered. Like, why? What's the point? Like, if I'm home alone, I'm not masturbating. I'm eating chips in my bed. If Henry's there, I'm not masturbating. He's doing it. So, like, I don't understand where the need comes in for me to do anything.
Oh, my God.
I'm just going to sit back and chill.
Oh, my God.
And if anybody wants to be down there, that's cool.
If anyone.
Okay, but I'm not going to be going down there myself. What's the point?
Oh, my God, Billy. You've just taken it down another road yet again. The Billy Road.
It's a weird kind of place to be. But here we find ourselves here again.
All the time. It's so entertaining. Okay, Bill.
Should we wrap it up?
I think you need to shut up.
I think we need to, yes. This has been pleasant. Remember the rules, okay? Definitely just stay away from Asia with all your sensual music and your dildos, okay?
And only have sex on a moving motorcycle.
In London.
So stupid.
Bye. Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Lindelin. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Chat soon.